Am I live? I think I'm alive. Live. Yep. I am live. Mwahaha. Nobody's watching, but I'm live. Let's move some of this around. As we wait for people to join the stream. And I just hiccuped. Let's post and post. That is not the right thingy. Anybody out there? Is there anybody out there? Do you want to build a snowman? I barely got in on live on time, too. I was having trouble with my streaming program, but I did it. I'll wait a little bit, see if anyone joins in before I start reacting. I actually need to look them up. Need to see what came out this week. I think we had something for Incredibles. This is going to be a boring beginning for people that watch this later. Coffee is good. Let's see, trailer. Trailers. What kind of trailers did we have this week? I got to see Black Panther today, and that's kind of why it's been a bit close to get this in. I didn't get to do much prep. But at least I got to see Black Panther. I'm gonna have to review that later tonight. Is there anybody out there? All my social medias know now. Do do do. I guess we have a final trailer for Ready Player One, which I don't know if I want to do another trailer for that, just because I'm afraid they'll give away too much. Trailer for Gringo, Mary Magdalene, the new Pacific Rim, Incredibles, yep. The new Rampage trailer, I saw that before Black Panther today. Looks better than I originally thought. And we don't have too much. Mostly stuff that we've known about, except for the Incredibles and Mary Magdalene and Gringo. So maybe we'll do those three and call it a night. Unless I get people chatting. Behold the something. That's where I was able to pause it. Pause. Why is it so hard to pause it? And Gringo. I think it's a good mix.
Sees history by the ball sack. Ball sack.
Does anybody know anything about Gringo? I don't think I've heard about it. But it says it's the final trailer. I didn't even know there were other trailers. How did I miss that one? When did those other trailers come out? Well, I guess it's only got 11,000 views on it. And that came out yesterday, so I guess not very many people know about it. It's on Amazon Studios thing, though. Mary Magdalene. Trailer number 2. I didn't even see trailer number 1 for that. How am I missing? I guess I just haven't been able to see them. Only 70,000 on that one. And that came out yesterday as well. You would think these movies would have more views. Of course, Incredibles 2 has almost 15 million views, and that came out on the 14th. That's pretty crazy. That is pretty cray-cray. Am I allowed to use the word cray-cray? Am I young enough? Am I hip enough to say cray-cray? That's cray-cray, dog. That'd be cray-cray. I feel stupid saying it, but... Oh, Vel. Do. Probably shouldn't sing that song. I'll end up getting a copyright claim. Don't need one of them. Certainly not. It says I got a message, but I don't have a message. Let's test it. Test the message thing. Test! It works! Yay! Ooh, cracked the knuckles. That felt good. Whoa, 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 whoa. How was your day? Person not there. Alright. Well, let's look at the Incredibles 2 Olympic sneak peek. And hopefully someone pops into the stream, but if not, oh well. So let's see Incredibles sneak peek. Whoops, I forgot to put it on the reaction thing. Needs to be in the right spot. I was not prepared for today. Today was just falling apart. Alright, let's try this again. I only got a couple of seconds in, so it's still technically a reaction. The Underminer! That was the end of the first movie.
Superheroes are illegal.
We want to fight bad guys. It defines who I am.
We're not saying you have... What?
Someone on TV said it.
I was approached by this tycoon.
You
about hero stuff.
Help me bring supers back into the sunlight. We need Elastigirl.
Bye, sweetie.
I'll watch the kids, no problem.
That's not the way you're supposed to do it, Dad. They want us to do it.
I
this
don't
way.
know that way. Why would they change math? Math is math. Math is math.
Exactly. Math is math.
Her eyelids so heavy, they're drooping.
Close it!
I couldn't have done this if you hadn't taken over so well.
I've got to succeed so she can succeed. So we can succeed.
What the? That is freaky.
But I can't keep giving him cookies. No biting the daddy.
No biting the daddy.
Properly, parenting is a heroic act. Done properly.
So it's gonna be a bit different than the first movie. You know, instead of but they're doing that on purpose. You know, the first movie was him sneaking around and playing superhero again, and then his wife finding out, and then the rest of the family joining at the end of the movie. So this one they take out right at the end with Minor, and they switch it, and now she's the superhero and he's got to be the stay-at-home dad. I would say that's pretty close to the first movie. However, knowing Pixar, they're going to throw in a bunch of stuff that makes it different. And it is different that it's the father this time, so he's kind of inept. But I do agree with him on the new math. The crap that they teach kids these days is not math. It just confuses them for when they get to the real world or when they get into science. Once they hit chemistry, physics, biology, all of that stuff that they learned in elementary school and middle school goes right out the window because that's not math. What do they call it? Again, it's like Common Core math. That is the dumbest stuff I've ever seen. I know there's people that defend it, but really, all it does is confuse kids. Especially if they get it and they understand Common Core. Then once they get to the sciences, then they get confused because no one does math that way once you hit science. It's dumb. I hate it. I'm just gonna vent about Common Core math. Anyway, this looks funny. I mean, it's got the Pixar humor, it's got the Incredibles humor, especially with the baby, you know, don't eat the father or don't eat the daddy. So I'm gonna like it, or at least I'm gonna see it. I hope I like it. I don't see a main villain though. I'm a little worried about that. Now maybe they're keeping that secret. They're hiding that for a while, which would be good, because if it's important to, if it gives away too much, don't show them in the trailers. Whoever the villain is, just don't show them. But if it becomes more of a movie of just him playing dad and his wife is, you know, doing her career as a superhero, but there's no antagonist, it's going to be hard to keep that movie going. Especially a superhero movie, you got to have an antagonist. You know, there's a lot of movies that don't have antagonists, but you really got to have an antagonist if you got a superhero movie. It doesn't always work. Anyway, I think it looks good, especially, you know, it's Pixar, man. Pixar just does good stuff. And I like The Incredibles. If anything, I'm more excited that there's an Incredibles sequel coming out because it's been forever. It's been a really long time. My God, what year did Incredibles come out? 2004. Wow, it's been 14 years. Oh man, that makes me feel really old. Well, if you're watching this later because no one is watching it now on the live stream, comment below and let me know your thoughts on this trailer. What do you think? Do you think they are not giving us much of the villain just because it could give away too much information? Or is there no antagonist at all? And what do you feel about that? Let me know your thoughts, and I've got links to all of my stuff in the description below, so check that out. Like, share, subscribe, and tell your friends! And I will see you on the next video. I said on a live stream that I'm continuing to do. Mary Magdalene. Universal Pictures UK. Now, is this going to be a religious propaganda film? Hey there, Redfist. Hey, Matt. How's it going, bro? I think you're the only one here. It's just you and me. And I just did the Incredibles reaction to nobody. So actually it felt like I was doing a reaction to normally. You know, talking to the camera. But yeah. So I did one already. And I was about to do Mary Magdalene. Have you seen anything on Mary Magdalene? I haven't. I heard that they were doing a movie, but I didn't see any marketing material yet. And so this is the second trailer. I didn't even know they had a first one. But, and I was worried, I was just saying that, you know, I was worried it was going to become a religious propaganda film. However, I mean, it's wrapped around Christianity, so there's going to be those, you know, religious symbolism in there. I just don't want it to, like, beat us over the head with religion instead of just being a good story. You'll do a review of Shape of Water for me? Okay. I still need to see it. But if you want to do a review of it and send me the footage, I would be glad to edit it and upload it as, you know, Matt Kohler's review of Shape of Water. And if it's good, I'll send it to my local paper so they can put it up too. But only if it's good. If your review sucks, I'll just keep it on the channel and just not tell anyone. I joke. I kid. But no, if you want to do a review of Shape of Water, I would, you know, I would love it. I'll edit it together and get it up on the channel. It would be cool to have more reviews, especially if I can't see all of these movies. Do you need to pay for a spot? No. You're giving me free content. That's payment enough. Even though my channel isn't monetized. So it's not like I'm getting anything from it anyway. This one's not monetized. But it would be cool to have, you know, multiple people doing reviews. Now, like the Super Bowl. Yeah, you can totally send me over a clip, you know, like a 5-minute review of Shape of Water, and I'll charge you $1 million per 30 seconds. That would be awesome. Can't believe companies were paying that. It was something like $1 million for every 30-second spot. I don't remember the exact numbers, but that seems to be familiar. $1 million per 30 seconds. Ridiculous! That's why every commercial is like 30 seconds. Nobody wanted to spend more than that. which is totally understandable. All you need is 30 seconds. And there were a lot of movie trailers that just released a 30-second spot, but then online they released the full trailer, like a 2.5-minute trailer. They did that with Mission Impossible. They did that with Solo. You know, they released just a 30-second teaser on the Super Bowl, and then they released the full trailer online. What do I want to do for the third movie to review? Well, we need to do the Twitch stream for the first two. So I haven't even thought about the third one yet. Ian is going to join in on that one for Godzilla and the Black Cauldron. Are you talking about that one? Now, how are we going to get Ian on there? I guess I can... The thing is, one of you is not going to be able to see me. But if it's a live Twitch stream, one of you would be able to see the Twitch stream, but there's going to be a delay. Because I only have 2 webcams. So whoever is over on Skype will see me with the second webcam. And the other person would have to watch the live Twitch stream to be able to see what we're doing, but there's going to be that delay. 3-way Skype? We would have to test that. The thing is, when I pull you in on Skype, I'm not doing a 2-way Skype. I'm only showing yours. So we'll have to play with that. Does Ian have time for us to do some testing? Because if he can do some testing, then we can iron it out before we get into it. I haven't done 3-way Skype before, so I'm not sure how it would turn out. Because it may just pop you and him out back and forth on this side of the screen. But I'm not sure how that works. If one of you is talking, does it automatically pop you up like a Google Hangout? Because Google Hangout's the only thing I've done with multiple people. And what it does is it pops the visual in for the person that's talking. So we'll have to play around. But can Ian do some testing? Let me know if Ian can do some testing on the video. You would be the main person, and for the podcast it won't matter. That's true. For the podcast it wouldn't matter much at all. It's hard to keep up with you, the delay on the message board, and yes, he does. Yeah, there is a delay. But 3-way Skype. I have it down as low latency, but there's still a skip. So... But I'm trying not to have much dead air. Which I guess doesn't matter, you're the only one watching. Alright, well, we will have to... Let's see. We would have to get together... You finished Punisher, great show to watch while working out. Cool. I think I still need to finish the last episode. I don't think I've seen the finale yet. But I keep having so many other things to do, I haven't been able to watch much of my shows. Just things that I'm reviewing. And I saw Black Panther today. Wah, wah. It was good. But we will need to find a time where the three of us can test out some footage. I mean, we could probably test it out right before we go live on Twitch, which we could do, I guess. But then we won't be filming the Young Justice like you wanted to do. So it's kind of like, what do you want to do? Do you want to film Young Justice, or did you want to test out some stuff on Twitch? I guess we could, if we're hooking up. When did you say? I'm talking to you about a message that I got from you. Okay, 2 p.m. my time. Mischief Maker. Yo. Do you think ever since Iron Fist the show went downhill? Well, Iron Fist was horrible, but I don't think it hurt Punisher. Punisher was, you know, that was its own thing. I think Iron Fist was just bad, but Iron Fist did bring down wow, I forgot the name of it. It's pretty easy to find a time we can do it next week. Okay. So I guess on Monday at 2 p.m. my time, we'll film some Young Justice and then maybe do testing for the Twitch stream or try and pull it off, but I'll talk to you about it. We'll figure it out. Faux show. Ian is free on Monday. Okay. Well, then we might do some testing. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing. We'll see how it turns out. Because that would be fun to get a third person in on the discussion. Have a round table. I guess Mischief Maker came in, said yo, and then left. Oh. You know, what's funny is people like the Koricon Nala live stream, and there's probably going to be like 15 people on that one. But they don't come over onto this one, even though they know that it's going on right before. It's weird. I would think more people would have gravitated over. You're excited to review The Black Cauldron. So am I. It's an interesting movie for sure. It's got its own unique spot in the Disney history. Same with The Great Mouse Detective, which came out around the same time. They both have a unique place in Disney history. Alright, bro. I'm gonna do Mary Magdalene now. I'm gonna react to this. Like I said, I don't know anything about the movie except for what I know from the religion. Don't want it to be a religious propaganda film, but at the same time, I don't want it to be, you know, like anti-religious either. I just want him to tell a good story. Try not to be too religious in there. But I mean, it is Mary Magdalene. It's going to be the Bible story. I don't know. Let's just watch it and we'll check it out. But I didn't see the first trailer, so I don't know too much about how they're going to go about it. So, let's see what they got.
God made you to be a mother.
I'm not made for that life.
Then what are you made for?
She will do God's will.
Why shouldn't she follow him?
People will judge us.
We want the people to rise up.
I didn't know we were to be soldiers.
Is that what it feels like to be one with God?
No one has ever asked me how it feels.
You love my son, don't you? You must prepare yourself
For what?
to lose him.
Joaquin Phoenix as Jesus. That's an interesting choice.
God has asked of him.
You are my witness.
I'll be with you to the end.
Never speak again.
They're going with the total Catholic ideals,
I will be heard.
but more dramatic. You gotta go? All good, bro. I'll talk to you later, probably tomorrow. And we'll figure out some stuff. Now, with Mary Magdalene, the visuals look good. I mean, good cinematography, good looking locations. Joaquin Phoenix, though, he doesn't look like the, you know, what Jesus would have looked like, you know, an actual Jew in the area at the time. He would have darker skin, black curly hair. Instead, he looks like the Catholic version of Jesus. White guy with straight brown hair, which is weird. But anyway, I guess I can see it. If they're going that route, they're trying to be more dramatic about it, try and talk about story that's going on outside of what was just in the Bible. I don't know. I think it would be interesting to see what they do with it. I would like to see Joaquin Phoenix's performance. He would be really the main draw for me. Other than that, I'm not big on the religious stuff. I think they overblow it too much and it becomes a unrealistic propaganda film. But I don't know. I like Joaquin. I can't really see him doing a propaganda film. I would think that he would pick a script that would be more of a dramatic thing, so maybe he's going that route. And it could be that they're doing the storyline, the theory that him and Mary Magdalene were a couple and that they had kids. They could be doing that, and if they do that, the controversy for the film is going to go through the roof. But if it was that, wouldn't they have already had controversy? So, I don't know. Anyway, since there's nobody watching the live stream, this will be edited into a reaction. So comment below and let me know your thoughts on this. What do you think they're going to do with the story? Are they going to go with the theory that Jesus and Mary Magdalene were a couple, husband and wife, had kids? What do you think of Joaquin Phoenix playing Jesus? I don't think he looks like what Jesus would look like, and he looks too Catholic Jesus to me. Which I would just... Why can't you just cast somebody that looks like a Jew from 2,000 years ago in the Mediterranean? Why is that so difficult? And how come there aren't, how come there aren't any people screaming about whitewashing in the movie, because that's what that would be. I guess it's because the whole Catholic ideal of Christianity has been whitewashed for, you know, hundreds and hundreds, over 1,000 of years, 1,500 years or so. I don't know. Alright. Well, anyway. Give me your thoughts. Let me know what you think. Links to all my stuff is in the description below. Like, share, subscribe, tell your friends, and I will see you on the next video. And I just gotta get that out of the way. Just because this is a live stream. Interesting. How do I put something in there where I can end the video when I cut it out as an individual reaction? I don't know. I don't know. But that one looks okay. I'm not going to watch it in the theater, though. That would be a, you know, maybe if it's on Netflix and I'm in the mood and I heard good things about it. But there's nobody on the stream, so let's just do the last one and then we'll end the stream. What we got? Gringo, the final trailer with intro. Okay. Amazon Studios. Now, I haven't heard anything about this. I don't know what this is. I think I may have heard that Amazon was doing something called Gringo, but I didn't read any more than that, so I don't know what it's going to be about. But I guess let's just jump into it, and we'll see what they got. New Amazon stuff.
Sees history by the ball sack.
Let's go.
Okay.
Medical marijuana is already a
Wow.
multi-billion-dollar industry. So the future is this weed pill. I'm still not sure about this.
Look, most people will tell you Buzz Aldrin walked on the moon. But even a complete idiot will tell you Neil Armstrong did it first. And do you know why he went first? Because he pushed Buzz Aldrin out of the way. It's his history by the ball sack.
I'm satisfied. Harold, you're gonna fly to Mexico and deliver the formula to the lab.
I've been kidnapped.
This is really bad timing.
They want 5 million wires to an account.
You tell whoever's got you, there is no deal unless they come way down on the price.
What?
Harold, can we call you back?
Anyone wants to go back for the guy?
Stay focused.
Get focused. Somebody
How did they get all of these people in a Amazon movie?
What's going on?
You work for
Oh, Copley is in it too.
I don't think you can survive that.
Gringo. No, nobody. Please, God, save me from this man.
You really believe in God?
Of course I believe in God. What kind of person does not believe in God?
I guess I kind of do, but... March 9th.
Wow. How have I not heard about this movie? This looks great. This looks great. I don't know why I have not heard about it. I guess nobody in my circle has really talked about it. And it could be that... this surprises me. You got Joel Edgerton. You got Charlize Theron. And I can't remember that guy's name, but I really like him from Ferris Bueller's Day Off. And it's an interesting idea of a weed pill. Kind of pushes the whole ideal of a drug by putting it into a form that people are familiar with. But at the same time, it does make sense that with the whole, all of the, THC oils that are being put in food, and why not have a pill form? Especially for prescription versions or pain mitigation. I could totally see it. But then they turn it into a whole comedy about, interesting. And I like the fact that it's a comedy. It looks funny. Yeah, I don't know why we haven't seen much on this. And there's only 11,000 views on the YouTube channel for it, which is crazy to me because this looks good. This looks good! Why aren't people talking about it? That's crazy. I like him too, and I keep forgetting his name, but he's got good comedic timing. Him. Yeah, that's a funny part where, like, they have to bring the price down. Like, oh, that was his name. David Oyelowo. Oyelowo? Wow, I don't know how to say that. David Oyelowo. Oyelowo. Interesting. But I like him. He's also a very good dramatic actor. I've seen him in a lot of as a character actor in dramas, and he always does really good drama. So it's interesting to see him in a comedy, but he does have good timing, from what I remember. So they're on. I like Joel Edgerton too, the cast. Now, I like her, Amanda Seyfried. Seyfried? I never know how to pronounce her name, and I keep forgetting it every time I see her in an interview. But I like her too. But what really surprised me was, well, she's really good. Him. Copley. I can't believe they got Copley in the movie. I love him. He's awesome. And he's perfect for a comedy. He is perfect for a comedy like this. I mean, that kind of throws it over the top for me. Of course, I don't think he survived that. Yeah, that looks good. Man, I'm going to have to share that with the people in my reactors group, because I want them to check that out. That looks funny. Maybe I'm just missed the boat on it. I don't know, but I want to see that movie. I like that. That's the surprise of the day, is that trailer. I got to find out why people are not talking about it. It could be that we've had so many comic book movies that are coming out. I mean, we have marketing for Avengers right now. Black Panther just came out today. I mean, we had Deadpool 2 and so much stuff coming up this year that it may have been getting just drowned out by all of the big blockbuster movies. But I think it looks cool. Comment below and let me know your thoughts on this trailer. Are you surprised by it? Do you think it looks good? I'm surprised by the cast, the amount of people they got in there. Let me know your thoughts. Comment below. I just said that, didn't I? Yep. That's the joy of a live stream. But I got links in the description to all of my stuff. Go check that out. And like, share, subscribe, tell your friends. I think I'm going to end this live stream too, since nobody's watching it and I've already reacted to everything. But I will see you on the next video. Alright. I think the live stream's over. At least Matt came to say hey. And Mischief Maker said, yo, and then left.